So it's that time of year again. Spring is here. Everything's starting to bloom out. This little apple tree's blooming out right here. Everything's turning green, and that means the crappie are on the move. They're getting ready to spawn here. Some parts of the country they already are spawning, and other parts they will be spawning pretty soon. So I thought I'd do a quick little review of a reel. I've been wanting to do a review of this reel for a while. It's a Pflueger President Model 35B. I think it's a Model 35B. I can't remember. It's a mid-size reel, and it's not their smallest one. It's just kind of the medium size. I picked this up from Walmart over a year ago, and like I said, I've been meaning to do a review of it because I kind of like this reel pretty well. It turned out to be really a pretty good reel for me right there. You know, I needed a reel. I had some problems with the reels that I was using. They weren't really working out for me. They just were in bad shape and weren't working the way they should. So I was looking for something that was going to be a little more reliable. So I went to Walmart, and like I said, I came across this President Pflueger, and it's about $69. They actually still have this one at Walmart. They still carry it. It's about $69, and a little kind of high for what I wanted to spend, but at the same time, so you really do sort of get what you pay for when it comes down to it. So I wanted something a little more reliable, and decided to go ahead and pay up on this one. I'd done a little research on it. It seemed like pretty favorable reviews for the most part, so I went ahead and got it, and I couldn't really be happier with it. Really was kind of surprised at how well it's worked. Really flawlessly. I've had absolutely no problems with it. It's the best reel I've ever owned. I mean, it's not like I've spent a lot of money on reels. A lot of the junk I've got is secondhand stuff I picked up at yard sales and different places like that. Boy, I'm stepping in these sticks down here, and they're trying to trip me up right here. But anyways, I picked up a lot of stuff secondhand, and just kind of got by with whatever I happened to have at the time. And I started having problems with some of them reels. There goes a great blue heron down there. Started having some problems with the reels backlashing. I'd make a long cast, get ready to start to retrieve, and it'd develop a backlash just as I'd start to retrieve make the retrieve, and once that happens, you get that little loop or that little backlash in there. I mean, it's just downhill from there. You might be able to recover it, and then you might not. You might have cast out your, a big long cast, and you get that loop in there, and you wind up having to break off all that line you just cast out. So that pretty much ruins that spool, when you lose that much line at one time, because you need a full spool pretty much at all times to get the best casting ability out of your reel. So anyways, due to those problems I had, I wanted a different reel. So we picked this Pflueger up, and the positives I can say for it, the main thing is it has not developed a single backlash since I've had it. Not a single backlash, and that is the honest truth. And I was really shocked by that. I kind of just assumed that some of that backlash stuff was just stuff that comes with the territory. Sometimes if you don't get your fishing line on correctly, there's some stuff you can do wrong when you're putting your fishing line on, and it can cause you to get those backlashes. But I kind of figured that stuff out a long time ago, so I felt like I was doing an okay job getting my line on there, properly, where it won't spring back off and create those back loops. But so whatever it is about this Pflueger, it does not backlash on me. It won't spring, that loop won't spring back into a little loop. It's never happened. I don't know what the mechanism at play is that keeps this reel from doing it versus some of my other reels, but this one does not do that. So with that in mind, I would pretty much highly recommend this reel, and I'm sure there's some reels that are probably made a lot better, that cost a lot more money, but for something you can go and pick up at Walmart, I know some people will be having to make, kind of spur of the moment decisions. You get ready to go fishing, and you need a new reel. So you can go to Walmart, at least the Walmart here in East Tennessee, this one here where I live in East Tennessee, they carry this reel, and they have the smaller version too. They have the next version down. So this one's about $69 here at our local Walmart, and the next one is, you know, probably $59, I guess. So, you know, I haven't tried a lot of different reels, so I can't say that, hey, there's anything uniquely special about this reel versus any other reels in that you know, $70, $75 range. Just not sure. I haven't had the opportunity to test that many out, but I can say with confidence that I do like the reel, and it's functioned for 1.5 years without any problems. Hundreds of thousands of casts I've made and the hundreds of hours I've put on it to not have any problems, you know, hey, that says a lot there. So